Today's video is going to be all about installing a quarter pipe that I previously made a video on. I'm super excited because I was going to install it somewhere else so we can go and get some cool epic photos and scenery, but then I thought about it and I was like, you know what, I'm going to install it here at my house. But before we get into that, let me show you the new office door. I'm also working from home now, probably like 15 maybe by 13 feet, so it's a pretty small area. And the other day we had a friend who just gave us this couch, this beautiful velvet couch, for completely free. This is where I edit all my videos. I'm super hyped on my desk. I didn't have a standing sitting desk for the longest time. Editing while standing is actually really nice. I love it. I feel like I'm just more in the edit versus sitting down. Kind of get tired when you're sitting down. I painted this wall black, so that kind of is what's really bringing some contrast and light to this room. All right, two little hacks right here. These external hard drives, I'll leave a link down below, are the best external hard drives because you can work off the external hard drives from your footage right away. You don't have to put all the footage right on your computer. These two, the Google Home, such a good investment. Like it basically extends your Wi-Fi. Now I can use the internet out in the garage. Gotta represent your homies, right? That GoPro. Got the Lurkville Chris LaRue board up here, Pacific Drive, San Diego local. Shout out to Chris LaRue in Lurkville. Beautiful, amazing people. I have this Typical Culture deck here that's pretty, you know, close to my heart. I would say Typical Culture is a skateboard zine that I did for 10 years and I stopped doing about 2 years ago. Maybe one day we'll make a video on how to make a zine. That is something I really want to do. My camera's up here and I guess that's my little office tour. Alright, so we grabbed some vinyl concrete patcher from Lowe's. That's going to be the main thing that we use today to basically connect our existing quarter pipe that I built in the last video and into the old concrete that exists now. But before we just put the quarter pipe on there and start adding concrete, we actually need to chip up some of the existing concrete that is there now so that the bonding is nice and tight and doesn't crack, because if you don't do that and you just put concrete right on top of existing concrete, a lot of the times it starts to separate and you have a lot of issues in the long run. So if you do it right the first time, you don't have tons of problems afterwards. Before we get to that though, I'm actually just going to outline where the quarter pipe should go so I have an idea. Then I'm going to move the quarter pipe and just clean up the area. With the exception of the vinyl concrete patcher, here are some of the other tools we're going to be using for today's job. So now I'm just gonna get the diamond wheel on the grinder, but before I actually start grinding down the concrete, I'm gonna get everything wet. And the reason I'm gonna do that is just helps from all the dust flying everywhere, helps just keep it grounded. Goal for the first cut is basically just to get that insert so we can actually just lay the quarter pipe right in there. Then it's almost flush. So now we got that first little deep cut. I'm just gonna manually chip away from here. Like I said, it is blazing saddles today, so let's take a little lemonade break. Make sure we, you know, take care of ourselves during these builds. No lemonade. Water. Alright, so we got the ground all chiseled up so we can place the quarter pipe in. So now I'm just gonna kind of shimmy it into place. The idea is that I can just put it right in there and it's flush, so we don't have to add too much concrete. I don't know how flush it's gonna be. It's all trial and error. Once I get it on there, then we're gonna worry about the lip. Alright, so we're in a little bit of a situation here. I can take the quarter pipe back down and grind down some more because it is not flush right here. There needs to be more concrete that's taken out to make this just sit on there flush like I was saying I would like it to be. But I don't think that's gonna happen today. So alternatively, actually, let me tell you something. I had some plumbers come over and they ran their wheelbarrow over the side of the quarter pipe, and that kind of broke off the bottom of the quarter pipe a little bit. So my thoughts now are I can actually chisel some of this off at the bottom and reconnect it with some fresh concrete. That way the seam's not too, you know, hard to connect, and there's still a nice strong patch of concrete in between the quarter pipe and the old concrete. So I think that's the route I'm gonna take. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little sketchy. I thought the bottom of the quarter pipe was gonna crack for a second, but I'm gonna make a couple of little slits so that we can connect the concrete. It bonds nice and strong, and then we're gonna mix up the concrete and lay it right on top. So this bad boy says you want to use approximately 10 fluid ounces of clean water per 5 pounds of vinyl concrete patchers and mix thoroughly. Now I'm just gonna let it dry and clean up shot and skate it. Alright guys, so it's been 3 days since I did our little patchwork, so I'm just gonna sweep it up and then I'm gonna hit it with a rub brick just to file everything down. Then we're gonna get a skate session. So essentially the goal with the rub brick and what we want to achieve is just to file down any rough edges or jagged edges that we might have gotten from pouring the concrete or from the patchwork. So the idea is just smooth anything out. That way you don't grab on it from your wheels, or also it kind of prevents it from chipping away in the long run. So you kind of butter it out before it gets bad. All right, now we're at the exciting part. It's kind of like building a car. That's how I feel right now. Like this is all coming to life. So now the debate is, what trick do I do first? Or do I even do a trick first? Should I just go up and do a fakie on it and go back? Like breaking the ice. First ride on this thing, I don't know what to do. I think I might just do a rock fakie. I was debating just going straight for the pivot fakie, but if I fall, I'm probably gonna be like, damn, that's the first trick. I'm gonna remember this forever. So I think I'm gonna do a rock fakie, see how it feels. Damn, I kind of forgot I have the most chipped board right now. Like I literally need some guacamole for how many chips I had. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna set up a freshie. I stopped by my local skate shop the other day, set up a board, brand new board for the brand new spot. It's gonna feel extra good. That boy is so fun, so fun. I gotta leave some tricks. I'm not gonna do the blunt fakie. Maybe we'll do another thing. Should I do some trick tips on this? Maybe that's something I could do, is like lunchtime transition trick tips. Is that something you want to see? What tricks do you want to see? Let me know in the comments below what tricks I should do. Loved how last time you guys called me out for not skating the spot after I built it. That is amazing, and I condone you on always calling me out. Tell me what the hell you want to see. I appreciate that. Let's look at some of the comments from the last video. Josh Barker said, when you think he's gonna shred it at the end, but he doesn't. I love your videos, man. Keep it up. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate you. Trip at Mine said, wait to bring the real DIY tips out. Would love to see one beer can coping. Beer can coping video? Do you guys want to see something like that? I'm down. Juan said, seeing this makes me realize how easy it really is. Damn, I'm lazy. I think you're lazy. It's just hard to do something that you don't know how to do. So hopefully this video sparked you and didn't make you realize you're lazy. Made you realize that you can do it. Shield This Mag said, hell yeah, Dowdy, thing looks sick. Want to see you write it? Oh man, I feel bad. A lot of the comments are like, want to see you write it. Oh, this one's a good one. Danny Lee said, Zach, you should look into ductile or ductile concrete. It's heavier compared to regular concrete, much stronger, and you can make it extra thin. So that's actually a really good comment, and maybe I'll check that out. I did check out the website, so I'm gonna have to find that stuff out, and maybe I'll do the next one in ductile concrete. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. MASH.